What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. What are Jokic fans at? Jokic MVP. Where are these guys at now? Oh, I see them from time to time doing what they always do, and that's designate blame to the lesser of the roster. And they got a point. You know, the bench only scored 6 points. But, this is the thing, though. You know how many times I've seen the Bulls when I was growing up, right? The Bulls only scored single-digit amount of points from the bench, and Pippen and Jordan ain't really getting no help from Longley and Robin. They said, look, man, we got to go out here and drop 30, 40 apiece right now, and we got to get it done. And we got to play on both ends of the floor. If we're not scoring that many points, we damn sure got to make sure that they're not scoring. And more often than not, they got it done. So, miss me with the excuses. Okay? Miss me with the excuses. Jokic out there chasing triple doubles, 23 points. Honestly, I'm not as impressed with Jokic's triple doubles as everyone else is. Does it mean something? Yeah. But it's not as impressive as when Westbrook was doing it because he's a 6'3" guard, out rebounding centers at that time. Matter of fact, I want to believe he was top 10 in rebounding in the years he was actually getting those triple doubles. And he didn't have the help, especially at OKC. He didn't have the help that around him that Jokic does. I can only imagine if you put these shooters that Jokic have around prime Russell Westbrook, they go to the finals. Ooh, I know some people pissed off me saying that, but that's what I believe. Matter of fact, without Russell Westbrook's contributions, this series would probably be 3-0 Clippers. But, the usual suspects just won't give Russell Westbrook any credit because they are private Klansmen. The Clippers beat the shit out of the Nuggets 117-83 last night to take a 2-1 lead in this best-of-7 series. Now, this series isn't over, obviously. The Clippers could blow it. They are the Clippers. But for the first time in a very, very long time, we have a healthy Kawhi Leonard in the playoffs last night. And Leonard had, I think, 21 points, 6 assists, 7 of 17 from the floor, 3 of 6 from three-point range. James Harden, 20 points, 9 assists, 3 of 8 from three-point range. I mean, I'm kind of surprised that James Harden, I think my boy Jesse Gladsack pointed this out here on X, this is the third consecutive game that Harden has actually played well in the playoffs. If only LB was here to see this, he'd be absolutely floored. As a team, the Clippers shot 18 of 39 from three-point range. Michael Porter Jr. did really nothing. 7 points, 2 of 9 from the floor, 1 of 6 from three-point range. Aaron Gordon, 6 of 16 from the floor, 2 of 4 from three-point range. Westbrook only played 8 minutes, 1 of 5 from the floor. And somehow, some way, people are going to find a way to blame Russell Westbrook. They're going to blame his 4 missed shots for the reason why I lost by 34 points. Look, this is what happens when you fire your head coach with 3 games to go in the regular season. This is what happens when, well, you know what? I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to Jokic bash. Jokic had decent numbers. Like I said, To me, it's his numbers are almost. I don't want to say it's system, but the way that the offense runs through Jokic, he's bound to put up these numbers. And at the end of the day, the other end is where Jokic hurts you. Now people say, "Oh, well, he's leading the league in steals." And oh, look, man, when you're a fucking center, okay, when you're a big man, nobody really cares about steals. It's about rim protection when you're a big man. I understand the game has changed, but man, he hurts you with his lack of speed, his lack of lateral quickness and mobility. And the fact that teams are able to get to the rim in the manner that they are able to get to against this guy, no matter what type of stat you pull out of your ass, Jokic hurts the team defensively. You know it, and I know it. Stop the cap. Stop the cap. So, this series ain't over, but the Clippers are on the verge of taking a 3-1 lead. I still can't help but think, man, James Harden is due for one of those Mongol Slade games. You know what I'm saying? I just can't help but think he's due for that. But, man, if the Clippers can pull this off and beat the Denver Nuggets, man, that will end all of this Jokic MVP crap. All of it. See, I know what some Jokic fans were wishing for. They were wishing that OKC would get blown out last night, which they appeared to be on the verge of being blown out. And they wanted Jokic to have this vintage 40-point performance so it can be, see, he's the real MVP, but everything went to shit, didn't it? Didn't work out, did it? So anyway, the Nuggets, they on the verge, man. They're on the verge of being eliminated, I think, because let's see, they're 4 games to go, and the Nuggets have to win 3 out of the next 4 games to win this series. 3 out of the next 4. And I'm not saying it's impossible, but I don't see it. I don't think it's going to happen. That the Clippers are motivated, and I still don't get why they fired Mike Malone. It just doesn't make any sense. It didn't make any sense why they did that. You let the season play itself out, and then you make the off-season moves. But anyway, that's all I got to say about it. Tell me what you guys think.